the thing is, oh, shh. The thing is, right? I have a dilemma. First of all, how you doing? How y'all doing? It's only been a couple days, but you know, Bob's being Bob. Also, I just want to say real quick, my temper fuse today, this much. So if I sound like I'm snapping at you, it's not my fault. I'm sorry. Blame, you know, PMDD. It had been real bad. Monday, I think I've had the worst dip in like, it's got you just hormones, I guess. I don't know. But Monday I went to the gym. I felt fine. I went to the gym and I sat there and I had the worst thoughts, like actual like uh-oh kind of thoughts. And I was like, the fuck is going on? And because like it wasn't like usually what PMDD is like I can tell like I'm like, why am I crying? And I'm like, oh, I feel horrible, oh my god. But I was at the gym, so I can't cry, you know. I mean, I could, but then someone's gonna come over, are you okay? And I'm gonna be like, you know. Anyway, so I was just having like really really bad thoughts, and I was like, I can't even work out thinking like this. I can't work out. Like, what? I'm like, I don't know if it was like, I don't know if it's the anxiety medication because I doubled up, right? So now I take two at 1, and now I take two at 7:30, which we'll get on to that in a minute. Um, and so I was like, I don't know if it's anxiety medication. I don't know if it's seasonal depression kicking in finally. I don't know if it's PMDD, which it is PMDD week right now. So I was like, fuck. I was like, this is so fucking bad. Or I was like, I also don't know if it's situational, you know, because like I have life things, you know. And so I was like, oh my God. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I was like, I can't work out like this. I can't. Because usually, like, when I'm working out and I feel like icky, I'm like, I just got to work out harder and then I'm fine, right? This was not that. And so I was like, the fuck is going on? And I was like, okay, I'm just going to get my car. I'm just going to go get my car. I'm going to go to like the P.O. box. I'm just going to try to, you know, distract myself. And so I go to the P.O. box and there was nothing there. And so I get back in the car and I sit down and I was like, I'm fine. It was PMDD. It passed. It was fine. But like just the feeling was so strong. I was like, what the fuck? Because like the thing is with PMDD, I can always tell what it is. I mean, granted, I used to not be able to tell. But now I'm on birth control, which helps it. And then also, you know, I can tell. Um, but I was just like, damn. Because it was like, I want you to imagine like feeling at the lowest of the low randomly for no reason. Like I wanted you to imagine the lowest well, that's the thing. So I doubled up. So now I take at two at noon and then two at night, right? That shit fucked me up. I have not taken it and felt good afterwards. And I don't know if I need to like stop taking them or if it's like, oh, but like I'm close. So, but the thing is, so when I was on one pill at noon, one pill at night, I felt like I was like, I don't know, like I'm a little more depressed, but maybe, oh, hey, Stingray. Hey, thank you for subscribing to tier 3 for 43 months. I really appreciate it. It's fine. Could be worse. I could be talking about my dead dad, you know, but anyway, we won't go into that. I mean, nothing's changed. She's still, anyway, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Meds. I was talking about something with meds. Oh, so I was taking the one, and then I was like, oh, I feel like a dip in my, you know, moods. And I was like, maybe it's just, you know, because I am introducing like a medication and blah, blah, blah. And then I told you I looked up like Buspa or whatever on Reddit, but I looked up like women, and like women are having different blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I was like, it's fine. You know, I think it's just seasonal depression. It had to kick in at some point. You know, it had to kick. And also, I did have a feeling, because the thing is that seasonal depression, that one thing, even if I'm not feeling sad, my body can tell, because without a doubt, without a second guess, every single time, the only thing is I've changed my ways this time around, right? The first telltale side, telltale, what's that saying? Telltale. Anyway, I'm staying up later. If I'm starting to stay up, telltale? Okay. If I would stay up past 2 a.m., if I can't sleep, if I'm just awake past 1, 2 a.m., and I don't mean like, oops, I accidentally stayed up too. I mean like it is every single night. If I'm staying up till like 2 a.m., not willingly, you know, that's a sign. How long? How long have I been like, man, guys, I went to sleep like at 3 a.m. I couldn't go to sleep. How long? Since September, right? It's been since like September. Right? So the only difference is I'm forcing myself to be awake earlier, which is something I've never really done before. That's true. Which is like, it's helping to a degree, but I also think that nortriptyline is also helping. But yeah, it's because before, like, I was like, oh, I need to get sleep, which I do need to get sleep, but I would wake up like at 12 or 1 and then, you know, get a couple hours of daylight. Anyway, so, the only thing is, like, because, like, I have been able to tell that seasonal depression has been happening, but it hasn't been, like, the depression, you know? It's just, like, my body reacting to the sun being gone, I guess, because I haven't felt depressed until I got on Boost Bar. Anyway, so, besides the point, what happens when I started taking 2 and then 2, right? The first time I took it, it wiped me out. Like, because I took it and then I ate, and immediately my head felt, remember how I said my head felt like soup? I take it back. That didn't feel like soup. This felt like soup. This felt like my brain was in a vat of soup and was just kind of floating around in the soup. And like the soup was like lukewarm. And so you're kind of like, you could tell it was something that was floating in there, but it's not like you could notice. It was so fucking weird. And I felt horrible. I felt like dizzy, but my head felt so weird. And I was like, I need to lay down. So I laid down for like an hour. And I laid in my bed and I had the fan going. And I laid there for an hour. Disassociate. What are you doing? No. No. Disassociating. And like when I looked at my phone, I was like, holy shit, an hour went by? And I was like, okay, weird. And I was like, maybe I need to like eat food first and then take it. And so for dinner, that's what I did. And I felt weird, but not as weird. But I still felt weird. So then, I don't remember when I think, and then yesterday, I think today is supposed to be day 3 where I take the 2. Can you see him at all? Camera, please note what's happening. Is it when I turn around? No. I swear to God. Focus quickly. Oh. Alright, hold on. I'm wearing shorts. Don't look at me. Close your eyes. No. Oh my God, that is not where I want it. Don't look. I'm insecure. Get out. I barely touched you. No, you do not get in my chair. Anyway. He's being horrible today, in case you're wondering. So, yesterday, I took 2 at noon, and I was like, cool, there's the soup. But also, not only have I been feeling the soup in the head, my chest has been hurting nonstop. My sternum, like underneath my sternum, I feel like like the tendons and the blood vessels and the muscles under my sternum are being ripped apart. And it feels like someone is like putting their fist and pushing onto my sternum. So I got the soup head and then I got the weird chest pain. And so I took it yesterday at noon, and I was like, felt the weird head, but it wasn't as bad. And I was like, okay, what the hell? Oh, I thought it said Chris Almighty. I was like, there's 3, 2, huh? Anyway, so then I was able to do laundry yesterday, and I was able to clean a little bit. I just tried to like push and like ignore everything. I went on a walk. It was nice. Anyway, so then at night, I was like, yeah, I'm going to eat and then take the pills, right? But I had to have girl dinner. So I had like, you know, refried beans and protein chips and cheese and like a little nacho, you know, and then I had 2 eggs. And so I was like, yeah, a lot of protein, right? Get the protein. Or stop trying to eat. You are so annoying. Anyway. Animals, I know. So fun. Anyway, so yesterday I was eating and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta take the pills. So I took the pills and I swear to God, I got like tunnel vision. My vision went like blue and I got really like heat, like massive heat waves. And I was like, I'm gonna faint. And so I laid on the ground and had propped my legs up and immediately felt like the blood rush to my head, which gave me, you know, my soup head felt even weirder. And then my chest started hurting even more. And I was like, I'm fucking dying. I was like, I am dying. This is the process of death. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I didn't know if I was going to throw up, pass out or what. And I'm like, what is happening? So I was like, I'm going to go get in bed. I'm going to go get in bed. So I like went to the bedroom, had all my laundry on the bed and just went, whoop, you know, and then I laid on the bed, turned on my fan so I could have the cold air on me. And I laid there for an hour and a half. And I was just like, this is hell. This is hell. This is hell. I would rather live with anxiety. Like, fuck this. Like, this is horrible, you know? And so, so I laid there from like 7:30 to like 9:45, or maybe it was longer. I said an hour and a half, but maybe it was longer. Anyway, I just remember I got out of bed at 9:45 because I was like, it's fucking nighttime, you know? And I was like, I wanted to play Fields of Mistria today, and I wanted to do this. I want to play Overwatch, you know? I want to do so many things. And I just died, I guess, for part of the day. And so I was like, damn. I was like, maybe I shouldn't take the pills anymore. Because, like, that. But then it was like, oh, but, you know, like, what if it's like, I need one more day to get used to it, you know? Well, that's the thing. That's what's so crazy. Because he said, like, oh, like, I don't want you to get, like, anxious while you're on it and, like, you know, placebo yourself out of it. And I was like, I don't do that with medication. Like, I don't take medication. I'm like, okay, I'm going to feel it. Like, I don't do that. I take it and I'm like, all right, hope this works. And then I just go about my day. Now though, I don't even get anxious thinking about taking it. I'm just dreading it. I'm just like, I don't want to fucking, cause I know I'm gonna feel it, and I'm supposed to take them in 20 minutes, and I don't want to. It's getting bad as the Medron. Well, the Strattera was for depression and ADHD, supposedly ADHD, but I think he just put them on because he thought I was gonna have. He thought I had severe depression, which I don't. I get seasonal depression, but you know. Nortripoline's been helping with that. But I would say Strattera was worse only because Strattera made me feel like life wasn't worth living. Whereas this feels like I'm physically dying. You know? Neither are good, but you know, it's nice waking up feeling semi the same, like feeling a little like a little, you know, a little hopeless, a little sad, but you know, like whatever, I'll just fuck around, get through it, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. Whereas Strattera was like, I can't get up, I can't do anything. Life is worthless. There's no point to nothing. We live and we die. And I was like, oh my God, this is not me. I don't think like this. What the hell is going on, you know? So I don't know. And also funny thing too, I wrote down something. Have y'all gotten diagnosed with ADHD at all? Or like know anybody that, or like do you think you have it, or do you have like, I wrote down reasons why I think I have ADHD. I sent it to Adam, and Adam's like, I don't know what kind of person would read this and be like, nope, you don't have ADHD. Right? I'm going to read, because listen, I didn't call a psychiatrist. I didn't call my insurance yesterday or Monday. I freaked myself out, even though it was probably going to take like 5 minutes. I freaked myself out, and I was supposed to call someone else, and I didn't do anything. I just talked myself out of it, freaked myself out. But I'm going to read all of this stuff. And the thing is, I just wrote everything. I didn't write, like, ways I cope. I just wrote everything I struggle with. Um, and, you know, let me know if you relate or, you know, whatever. Reasons why I think I have ADHD. Number one, paralysis. I need to clean the kitchen, but it's so much work. I have to unload the dishwasher and then wash the dishes and then load the dishwasher, then clean the sink, then wipe down the counters, then collect all the trash, then wipe down the oven. It's too much. But I need to do it. I really should do it. Unloading the dishwasher takes like 5 minutes. It's so easy. Let's just do it. Why can't I just get up? I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. Right? And you get stuck in that loop. And then I finally get to relax on my day off, but I need to do laundry. I should also clean the kitchen. I've been meaning to clean the fridge, but in vacuum. I should do that instead. I don't deserve to play my game. I need to be active. I need to get stuff done. I should get stuff done. And I put, if I override that and play my game, it's all I can think about, and I feel guilty for playing the game to the point where the game isn't even fun. I stop playing to go do my chores, but then I end up frozen in my seat telling myself to go do the chores. Right? Which I feel like is different, because I can be lazy too, you know? I can be lazy. There's a difference between being lazy and being like, because lazy is like, if you're like, I should clean the kitchen, but I'm just going to play this game instead. And then you have fun playing the game. I feel like I'm being tortured to play the game because I'm like, I gotta be doing something. I can't play this game. I should be cleaning. I should be doing something. I need to be, you know, productive. I have to be doing this. This is not productive. Like, I don't deserve this. I shouldn't be. And like that, it's my day to just have a Kate day, you know? Anyway, number 2. I cannot focus. When someone is talking, I instantly trail off and I stop paying attention. Even if I really want to talk to this person and listen, I cannot pay attention. I forget what I'm saying mid-sentence. I have to ask people to repeat what they've said because I forget what they said. I cannot remember dates for the life of me. I've missed out on dates, hanging out with friends, and scheduled outings. I forget everything in general. Fruit in my fridge, forgetting to eat, forgetting pills, forgetting days, forgetting responsibilities, which I cope with. I didn't write that in there, but I do cope, you know. I have coping mechanisms. I really get into a hobby, buy all the ingredients for said hobby, then a few days later it's just clutter in my house. I do always come back to the hobby at some point, but I almost never finish anything, and I put underneath that, I impulse buy. Because I'm like, oh my god, I want to get into whittling, and I buy all the whittling equipment, and then I'm like, yeah, this is so fun. And then I'm like, I want to get into painting. There's so many other things. I have a list of things I want to do. Like there's like one where like polymer clay, I think you can make like little figurines out of clay. That's something I want to do, but I'm like, no, because I know myself, you know. I'm like, you have finish your whittling, like, you know, like get the whittling handled, you know. I can't really because my hand is still kind of fucked up, but anyway. And then I have cyclone cleaning, pick up rags for laundry basket, but you see the fork in the living room. So you grab the fork and you set down the rags. You go to the kitchen, put the fork in the sink because you forgot the dishwasher is clean. So you have to empty out the dishwasher. You open the dishwasher to empty the dishwasher, but you see a water bottle and you remember, I have to take my pills. Then you take your pills and you realize you haven't eaten. So you open the fridge to get the food, but then nothing looks good and you wonder where their phone is to order Postmates. So you go to your office, you sit down, and then you end up scrolling on Instagram. And then you're like, oh my God, I have to go pee. And then you go to the bathroom, but then you see a towel on the ground and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to do laundry. So you go put the towel to the hamper, but then on the way to the hamper, you see the makeup brushes on the ground and you're like, oh, I need to clean those. So you set up the cleaning area, you clean the brushes, and then you set them to dry. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to wipe down the counter. But then you remember the kitchen counter. You go to the kitchen to wipe down the kitchen counter. You throw away the wipe, but then the trash is full. So you tighten the trash bag to take out the trash, but then you're like, oh, I should clean the litter first. All in the span of 10 minutes. Sometimes it's rapid fire where I'm in the kitchen and I see trash, pills, cups, cat food, water bowl, and laundry, and I end up spinning in a circle because my brain is telling me to do it all right now. And then I should do laundry. I'm going to wash the dish, and then I end up washing the dishes instead. I have put off vacuuming for so long. I should vacuum, and then I end up reorganizing my entire bookshelf. I need to put these clean clothes away, and then I reorganize my entire closet. And then I cannot relax. I have to be doing something. If I'm forced to sit still, I go to my mind palace and daydream so deeply, sometimes I act it out accidentally. I unintentionally interrupt a conversation with me to relate to something that they're talking about. If someone asks me about something, I expect them to add on to my answer when apparently you're also supposed to ask them the same question back. Example, do you like the game Overwatch? Oh, I love that game. I play all the time. I play as Mercy. Oh, nice. ... This is where I expect them to jump in, but sometimes they don't. And then I'm sat there like, I should ask them, but then too much time has gone by. Anyway, I want to do everything, which makes me overwhelmed, and I feel like I can't do anything. I want to read my books, but I also want to go on a walk, but I also want to watch my favorite show, but I also want to cook this new meal, but I also want to take a bubble bath, but I also want to play this new game, but I also want to play my old game, and I want to listen to music. I want to whittle. I want to learn new piano songs. I want to bake, etc. If I try to single one out, I feel like I can't do it because all the others are also good options, so I end up doing nothing. I put off what would be an easy task for weeks because I've hyped it up so much in my head. A phone call, take out recycling, putting the rug back. Appointment at 3 p.m. Cannot do anything until the appointment. Will sit in agony until it is time to go. Make a big cleaning list. Have to do it all right now. And if I don't, I'm a failure and a letdown and I'm lazy. That's all I have so far. But no, guys, it's just anxiety. That lack of attention span in conversation is the exact reason why I was diagnosed and the reason they thought I was deaf when I was younger. Be a big alarm that goes off. Well, see, the problem is like, because I was the firstborn and a daughter, a lot of stuff got just passed because it's like, oh, she's a, my brother would be bouncing off the walls, but I was scolded so much and spanked so much and like that I learned how to be a proper adult, or not, yeah, at like 5. But like I had to learn, and I had to do this and I had to do that, and like, oh, say you have to say this, you have to do this, you have to do this. And if I broke the rules so many times, I would, get spanked. And like I was the first kid, and so like after, when Gage was a kid and I was, teenager, they'd never, like, Gage has never been really spanked ever. And I was like, at the time I was a kid, and I'm like, why doesn't he? And Mom was like, well, I just, and I'm like, so you hated me? Like, because for me, like, I when I was younger, like, and when I mean younger, I mean like 18, 19, I thought spanking was an appropriate punishment because that's what happened to me. And I was like, well, I turned out fine. No, I didn't. Because it made me fear my parents. Felt like I could never tell my parents anything. And it just, I think like a lot of the time when I would try to express myself, I would just get spanked. And so it was like, so now I have a hard time expressing myself. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Something about my list. Anyway, so I wrote that list. And so I want to call a psychiatrist. Well, I want to call my insurance and ask for a woman psychiatrist, because also too, trying to explain to a dude PMDD, being like if I told someone who also struggles with PMDD, oh yeah, I was thinking about, schmilling myself on Monday, but it's just PMDD. Someone who deals with PMDD is going to be like, ugh, I know the feeling. But if I just randomly told y'all, like, oh yeah, I felt like schmilling myself on Monday, you'd be like, oh my God, like, you're depressed. No, it's different. Because I don't feel like that all the time. It's just my brain is something to do with my hormones, even though I'm on birth control, because PMDD used to last like days, like before it would last days. I couldn't get out of bed. And then I got on birth control, and then now it's like a 30-minute moment, But, yeah, trying to explain that to someone that doesn't know what it is, really frustrating. I mean, obviously I can explain it to y'all, but y'all have also seen me stream for as long as you have, and so it's kind of like, it's not like I'm walking into a doctor's office being like, oh, here's my history, and this is my lore, and but yeah, I don't have depression. They're like, your chart says you do, and I'm like, well, my chart is wrong because you made me fill it out when I'm Your mental health for a peers is good to have someone be able to relate to that. Yeah, exactly. And even if like it was like a dude but had sisters, or like a mom, or like a partner or someone that dealt with PMDD, or like they did research into it because they're like, well, this happens to people who are menstruating, this is crazy, like, and they look into it. But this just felt like I told him like, oh, I have PMDD, and he's like, oh, well, I think you just have depression. It's like, no, I know. No, because I know what depression felt like, I know what it used to feel like. I don't feel that anymore. I'll never forget the first time I felt, because depression is like a really heavy, dark fog, and and you can kind of see around you, but it's just really hard and you're squinting, so it gives you a headache and you're tired and you're sleepy because it's dark and it's kind of cool, but it's kind of warm, but like, it's not comfortable, but it's like it just makes you tired and you're just eternally tired and you're just like, you don't feel like there's any hope and everything's so hard and it's like hard to see, it's hard to do anything. There was one day I was in the car and I was passenger, but I'll never forget, it felt like the fog went bloop for a second because I was looking out the dash and I remember I felt the sun for like the first time in a really, really, really long time. I felt the sun. And I know it's different than just sticking your arm out being like, oh, yep, there's the sun. I felt the sun and I saw the trees and I saw the sky and I was like, I just got like this rush of like dopamine, or I was just like, this is what it feels like. And I remember that moment and then it went away. But I just remember being like, wow, I wonder what it feels like now. That's my life every day, like I feel fine. Obviously some days, you can have sad, we're humans, we have emotions. But for the most part, like I don't feel like how I used to. And so it's so frustrating being like, actually, actually your chart says that you have depression, severe depression. It's like, well, my chart also includes things from like 15 years ago, buddy. So anyway, how did we get on the subject? What was I talking about beforehand? I know I was talking about ADHD. How'd you create it? It was hard for starters. But I kind of had to have a heart-to-heart with myself, being like, why do I feel the way that I do, and how can I fix it? And so I also had to change my mindset because I would hate myself so hard for no reason. And the thing is too, is like it wasn't just like I woke up and it was gone. But it took me like 2 years. Which it's like it's the same thing as with the gym, A lot of people are like, oh, if I, start going to the gym, it's going to take me a year and a half to get to where I want to be. It's like, well, you're still going to get to the year and a half. You might as well, like I'm still, if everything, everything is good in life, I'm still going to see the year 2026. I might as well start now. I'm going to get there anyway, So I just kind of was like, well, how do I fix this? And so the first thing I started was I hated myself so much. And I was like, how do I not do that? And so I found ways to stop hating myself so much. And then it just kind of snowballed into like a positive thing. Which I still struggle, not really with depression anymore. Cause I don't think genetically I have, how like you get depression like when you're like 7, like sometimes kids have it and it's a chemical imbalance in your brain. It's not, I was fine. Mine was because of my parents' divorce and stuff that happened after that and the way I was treated. And then that kind of like really fucked me up. And then when I got out, because I moved out at 18, but I still had issues. I didn't get out until I was 20. But then I got into like not so great relationships, which kind of like fucked me over too. And so it wasn't, I don't know. It was a lot of key factors in life where I never had the chance to put myself first, Because I think a lot of people, I guess like we're told like, oh, putting yourself first is selfish, but I feel like sometimes it's okay to be selfish, Because like, you gotta take care of yourself, As long as you're not like sabotaging other people, being like, I have to put myself first, so like fuck you, because I've had people do that to me where they're like, I just have to put myself first. So I'm going to treat you poorly. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway. Do you want to hear something? So I woke up, I went to sleep at like 2, and then I woke up at 7:50. No. Yes. I don't know. Anyway, but my alarm was going off, right? And I was snoozing it under the pillow, and I remember kind of doing that. But the crazy thing, so I dreamed I was in a Kmart, right? And I was like a Walmart and a Kmart combined. Like they were connected. And so I had a dream I was in the Kmart, and I don't know who was with me, but like we were waiting on someone out by the car. And then like a shooter came into the Kmart and like was hiding in the Kmart. And so then SWAT came in, and the SWAT was telling us all to get down. And so like I was like army crawling to go to like the bouncy ball section because I was gonna hide and like, you know, those like really, have you seen the Walmart things with like all the bouncy balls? I was gonna hide in that because I was like, there's no way no one's gonna look in here, you know? What's a shooter gonna do? I'm gonna shoot all these balls. No. Anyway, so I was like army crawling into that, and then I hear like people shouting and stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave. And so I like ran out of the Kmart, and then I went and got in the car, and it was like raining, and like, okay, you ready to go to your grandparents' house? And I was like, yeah. So we're going, and my phone goes off in the dream, right? And so I muted it, and the person that was driving, they're like, what was that? And I was like, oh, it's my alarm. Oh, that's my alarm. I need to wake up. And then I woke up, and I was like, did my alarm go off? And I looked at the time, and my alarm had gone off. And so I was like, oh my God. But the thing is, because my alarm and my ringtone are the same thing. And so, anyway, so I woke up and I was like, damn. All right. And so I was like, yeah, I should get up. I should get ready for the gym because today's leg day. But I was like, I don't have the energy for leg day. And I was like, no, it's fine. We'll go to leg day. And I'm like, yeah, leg day. And then I was like, yeah, leg day. I was like, yeah, leg day. So then I got out of bed at 8:30 because I had to do my, my TikTok and then my Twitter and my Instagram and then my Love and Deep Space and then the email and respond to text. And then it was 8:30 and I was like, shit. So then I got up and I played Overwatch. Horrible games today. Oh my God. So horrible. Horrible. There was one game I had 14,000 healing and my other support had 4,000 healing. And the other team had 5,000 healing and 6,000 healing. I myself had 14,000 healing. I was like, how the hell? How does this happen? Yeah, I had 14,000 healing and my other support had 4,000. And then, then the other team, their two supports had like 5,000 and 6,000. I myself had 14,000. Anyway. Yeah, I know. And then, so I go to the gym, right? And there's this section of like the streets that I take, right? And it's a 4-way stop sign. It's just like back roads, right? And 4-way stop sign. I've noticed lately that cars don't stop there anymore. They like do the California rolling stop, or I've seen 2 cars so far just go through it, which one is super fucking dangerous because I've seen kids playing out there. I've seen lots of little kids out there with their little, little pedal bikes. And people are blasting through. So anyway, I pull up to the stop sign and I see a car like approaching. And I was going to stop, obviously, stop sign. And so I go up to the stop sign and I'm watching this lady. 30 miles an hour. Just doesn't even tap the brake or anything. Just phew. And I was like, and so there was an 18-wheeler at this stop sign over here. So I hope he saw me do this, but I didn't know he was there, but I was like followed her car. I was just like, like what is wrong with you? Like if you're going to shit yourself that bad, just tap it. Like hit the brakes real hard, then go. Like fucking hell. Anyway, so then I go to the gym, and I get there, and I go in, and every single machine is taken. Every single one. And I was like, all right. So I do my sumo squats and goblet squats, like in this little open area, but it wasn't really an open, it was kind of like a walkway, but I was like, you know, I don't have any other space to do it. And so usually when I do these, I get a bench so I can sit down. There was no bench this time, so I just had to sit on the nasty, nasty little ground. Ugh, makes me ugh just thinking about it. So I did those, and I went and I did like the back bendy, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do the other. I'm gonna go to the machines and do the machines. So I go down to the machine area, and they're all taken, and I was like, cool, so cool. And so I'm waiting and waiting, and finally one machine opens. I was like, thank God. So I walk over and I'm doing it, and then I finish that when I stand up and I, you know, what time was this? 9:45, 10. No, I get the thing is like it does have busy hours, but like usually like after a while it dissipates. Like if I walk in and it's super busy, if I stretch for like 10 minutes, I look up, it's not busy anymore, you know? Because it's just like waves of people. This was just constant. You think people, well, yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, everyone in LA is an influencer, and then there's all these old men. Ugh, anyway. So, so I'm waiting, and then there's the kickback machine opens, which also I'm about to rage. I need y'all to back me up on this, all right? There needs to be a senior citizen time at the gym, and that's it. They're not allowed to come at any other time. Because what I went through, oh my God. Like, I've had to deal with, like, with people before, like, going to a machine, and they're like, it looks like they're either going to break the machine or break themselves. You know? So I was on the kickback machine, which is like you have your arms propped up like this, right? Your head's down like this. Your chest is on a thing, right? But the thing is it's not even get the fuck out of the way, right? This is what happened. So I want you to imagine, right? The kickback machine, I am like this, right? Like more down like this. My chest is on not a metal part, like a plush part. My knee is down here on a thing. And then there's a big bar, right? Like back here. And you put your heel on it, and then you kick back. You fully extend your legs. You're working your glutes, right? So you kick back. Great workout. So the thing is, when you're doing it, this is what your view is, right? This is your view, cause you're like, you're locked in, right? So I'm doing the kickback machine. I do 8 and I do 8 and then I'm sitting there. And I'm like, whew, texting, switching the music. And I'm like, okay, put my phone down. And I get in position and I'm like, okay, 1, 2, boom. And I was like, I look back, this old man was walked in between, like snaking between these machines, just going like this. And I was like, it wasn't like I was just starting this. I was literally in the middle of it. And it goes up. There was this much space between this machine and the kickback machine. And when I'm kicking back, it goes all the way to here, right? And so I look back and he just walks off. And I was like, I could have hurt myself. I could have hurt you. Like, what the hell? But also, too, it threw me off my groove. So mad. Anyway, I finished my sets. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go do another machine. And I sat up and I looked up and there was no machine open. And then I was like, okay, I'll just go do, banded hydrants on like the mats, right? Two mats, both completely full. And I was like, okay, I'll go to the yoga room, right? I'll go to the yoga room and I'll do some banded. Nope, yoga room was taken by dancers. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home. I didn't have the energy anyway, so I was like, it's fine. I felt like I got like a semi-good workout, I did some stuff. It's fine. So I go sit in the car and I'm like, yeah, my legs do feel kind of tired anyway. I sit in the car. I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, I should get groceries, right? Because I haven't gotten groceries in, a hot minute. I should get groceries. And I was like, well, I could get groceries later. Technically, I could get, because today's a mini chonk. But my brain was like, no, ma'am. You know damn well once we get home, we're not leaving. I'm like, fuck, you're right. And I was like, but nothing sounds good. My brain's like, okay, what about if we did, you remember that pandemic pasta that people were making? With like, you get like the tomato paste, then you get like the heavy whipping cream and the spinach, and then you mix it up, and then you put your pasta. You remember that? It's pretty delicious. And I was like, yeah, I haven't had that in a while. My brain's like, yeah, let's do that. I'm like, okay. No? Oh. It got really popular during the beginning. Not whipped cream, heavy whipping cream. It's like a thicker milk. Sounds odd. What do you mean? It's really good. Did I not make it on Kate's Kitchen? I could have sworn I did. Hold on. I'm just gonna look up piddle ass pot kitchen pasta. Easy pasta for noobs. I think that may be it. Oh, dude, healthy pasta. I haven't made healthy pasta. It's not healthy, by the way.
California.
Shh, California. I already voted. Too late. Is this it? I don't see spinach. Where's the spinach? This is kind of it. Damn, where's the spinach? You're adding a lot of seasonings. Oh, you're measuring the seasonings? I didn't add spinach to this. Anyway. It's called Easy Pasta for Noobs. Throw in the spinach when you're making the sauce, essentially. Did I add heavy whipping cream in this? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What did I do? Okay, there's the garlic, tomato paste, pasta water? What did I add? It's just, yeah, I think I added pasta water. Oh, no, wait, there's the heavy whipping cream. Was that half and half? This looks like half and half. I do heavy whipping cream now. Makes it delicious. It's not very nutritious, but you know. Anyway, it's good. So I decided to get that. So I'm writing down my little, grocery list. And then I hear someone scraping up against my car. And I'm like this, right? I'm still at the parking lot at the gym. So I'm like this. And then I hear like a... And I look out like my little side view mirror. And this lady is like squeezing between me and the car that parked next to me. And I'm just like this. I'm like... Because I'm like, okay, either she's going to try to open this door or what? I don't like the fact I can hear her purse scraping up against my car. Don't like that. I think he's okay. I don't know. So I hear that and then I just hear on my window and I go like this. And then she, I'm sorry. I'm just promoting. And she had these little cards. I'm just promoting my podcast and like put it in my window. And I just go, and she goes, oh, I took it off and ran. She had like little note cards that she was putting in people's windows to promote her podcast. And she's like, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry. Bloop. And left. And I was like, okay. It was so weird. But do you remember I told y'all about like that one time I got like a weed card on my door and like there was like two men that were standing around my car like looking at it and I was like, the hell? I guess my gym is near places. I don't know. So dude, it was really I'm just glad that when I went to the gym the next day there were cards in the like on the ground because I was like, oh, it happened to other people too, not just me. But yeah, I mean, like, it was probably one of her like, I spooked her for sure, because Silas is a pretty big car and as I may have been hidden in the seat. But also maybe don't put cards in people's windows. You know? Maybe don't do that. Anyway, then I went to the grocery store and I got groceries and then I came back here and I put them away and then I got dressed for stream and then here we are. Yippee. And then after stream, I got to film dungeon videos. But I have no idea. I could talk about Boost Bar. Because I haven't really done anything. Ooh, I need y'all's help. I need your help. I need your help. I have a Halloween party I'm going to tomorrow. I don't know what to wear. I have so many outfits, but I don't know what to, like, I have a list. Right? Also, it's time for me to take the anxiety medication and I don't want to. I have a list. Something easy. Yeah, cuz like the thing is like Sukuna is really cool. But it's kind of a lot, you know? So, these are the costumes that I have. Kind of. I have Yor from Spy Family. Bar house part. It's a house party-ish that's being held at a building. So I have Yor, Catwoman, Superwoman, Black Widow, Leia. I'm not doing Slave Leia. Not happening. Tifa, Shigo, Raven, Sukuna, Astarion, Diva, Viper, Spider-Gwen. I don't like the Spider-Gwen outfit. Padme. I have a maid outfit. I could do Witch, Barbie, Rey, Medieval. I feel like I have more outfits. Good and easy one. Yeah, but the thing is like, it's a streamer party, and I'm kind of afraid other people are gonna do that. The only problem, though, with the Superwoman, why'd I write Super? It's not Superwoman. And no, I do have a Superwoman. I have Wonder Woman. And I kind of talked about the Wonder Woman before, where, I need to get it form-fitted. Because, I got a medium, because I think I got a medium, because that's what would match, but it like comes out to here. And usually it's like, oh, just wear like a bra or something. There's like this much space. And I'm like, what kind of, like, do I need like triple E boobs? Like, what the hell? Anyway, so I'm like torn because I want to dress cool. I also have a Attack on Titan outfit. But I want to do something cool, you know? I want people to be like, "Oh my." I was thinking of doing cuz I could do Leia. I have my Leia outfit. Do you have a top 3? No. I'm panicking, man. I could do my Leia, which is just like the white, you know, outfit. Or I could do my Padme. The only problem with the Padme is it drags on the ground. Also, I don't think anyone's gonna get that it's Padme. They're gonna think that I showed up in like a goddess dress, you know, which it does look really nice, but I don't think anyone's gonna see that and be like, oh my god, Padme, you know. No, you immediately, yeah, and if people step on it. I was trying to think too. I was like, let me look at like all of my cosplay that I have, and then I realized that I don't have a lot of them anymore. Let's see. I also too, because I have a Stormtrooper helmet, I have a Darth Vader helmet, but then I have to have the helmet the entire night, you know? It's very difficult. Catwoman costume. I haven't taken pictures in it yet. Because I wanted to have a good camera, which now I do. So, I'm still trying to figure it out though. Holding all night would drive me yeah. And it's not like a house either, so I can't set it down somewhere safe, you know. Do I not have... Oh, here we go. Patreon content. Oh, I also have The Witcher. But that outfit I didn't really like all that much. I was also thinking I could do Mercy, but the problem is, like, the Mercy outfit I have is a one-piece bathing suit. And for whatever reason, the padding for the tatas, one of them, it's like has like a like it has like a how do I word this? It put a fake nipple in only on one of them, and it made it the size of like a quarter. And like I was like, when I saw that, I was like, what? Why would they do this? Why would they do this? And I was like, you know what? Maybe no one will notice. When I uploaded them to Patreon, you want to know the first thing that they noticed? They're like, oh my god, we finally get to see Kate's nipples. And I was like, alright, for one, nipple. And it's not even mine. But I was like, son of a fuck. And then there was like this whole discussion in like Reddits and Discord. Oh, just see Kate's hard nipple or hard nipple. And I was like, oh my god. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Why one? I know. I'm tempted to go find it so I can show you it. I feel like I have shown it on stream once. But I was like, good god. Like, it's not... Anyway. Yeah, I'm torn. Because I want to be comfortable, but I also really want... I want to be cool. And I feel like I'm only cool with the Sukuna. I'm really pissed though because my the Wonder Woman costume is really cool. It's really cool. And like the thing is like the skirt and the shorts are so short. But I feel like at this place I'd feel safe wearing it, you know, like, you know, they seem like a bunch of nice people, like, you know, it could be fine. It's just the top, it you know, like there's no way of fit because the back is just Velcro, and I'd have to like pinch like all the fabric, and then, you know, I just need to get it tailored. But I've been saying that for the last 2 years, 2.5 years. I've had it for a while. Anyway, I was also thinking I could just do Diva, because like the Diva's outfit is comfy. It has, I have to sew it. It's not fixed, no. Nope. Also too, another reason why I don't really want to do the Catwoman one is because I'd have to wear like the headpiece all night. Because like it's like the leather, and I don't want to have to wear it the entire time. Black Widow would be comfy. Yeah, but haven't worn it in a while. Also, too, the Avengers isn't really popping right now. It was popping before because, like, my friends went Spider-Man and Captain America, and then I was Black Widow. But, because I want people to know what I am. You know, I want them to be like, oh shit, you look sick. I was hoping people would do that when I dressed as Sukuna, but that's not what happened. Well, girls came up, they're like, oh my god, your Sukuna is so cool. I'm like, thank you. But like, I do. Mercy costume. You're asking me? How do you think I felt when I got it? I was all excited. I'm like, it's a bathing suit and it's Mercy and it's so cute. Why is there a nipple? It's also not even really that noticeable. I just have to be careful because there's weirdos on the internet. If there's like a shadow, they're like, it's her areola! And I'm like, oh my god. People are weird. People are weird. I say people, it's men. Let's capital M. Men. Derogatory. Anyway, so I run into the issue of what I could possibly be. And also, too, though, with the Padme. Remember when I wore my fairy outfit to the Streamer Awards and it was so cute? It was so fun. And I wore my purple heels and I almost fainted because I was in the heels for so long. Yeah, those are my Padme heels. So ideally would like to avoid having to wear that again. I'm almost tempted just to go get all of my boxes of cosplay and bring it in here. And then we go through them, but there's so many things in bags. Padme Crocs. Well, I have the Crocs from the Streamer Awards. Well, it was like the after party. Because, I almost like, right when I almost fainted is when, Ludwig went over the speakers like, hey, everybody gets free Crocs. And I was like, Jesus. Heavenly Crocs. Use a vacuum bag? No, I just like the bags that they came in. AFK for a work call. Ta-ta. I was thinking I could do your, but the problem is a little bit of a problem. I'm not really caught up on Spy Family. So if I wanted to do your, I feel like I'd have to get caught up like right now, you know? I also feel like if I mean, this would be easy. There's so many, like, anime stores in LA. I feel like I would need to go... Why is my forehead crunchy? Is it the Sukuna stuff again? I swear to God, I've been peeling... It is. I've been peeling this stuff off my whole body for days. I feel like I need to go get a Anya plushie. I'm not stinky. I just got the stupid fake tattoo stuck to me. Can you even see anything? No. I'm talking about rare volcanic ash in South Texas today. You want to run that one by me again? It what now? What happened? I was also thinking I could do Shadowheart, but I'd have to wear a wig. I feel like her wig would be tedious. Volcanic ash. What's that text on? What's that? Did it say? Did it say where in Southern Texas? Are we talking like Corpus Christi? Or are we talking like San Antonio, or both? Oh, also, you want to hear something so fucking frustrating? Like, I'm so mad. So, Bob. Send tweet. Bob, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at apartments. I'm just gonna look at apartments. So I was just looking around apartments, and I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, okay, well, this one, you know, blah, 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 blah. Which also, too, rent is so insane. Like, I put in, like, my max limit, and the thing is, like, there was, like, you know, a lot of apartments that showed up, and I was like, nice, I want AC. Half of those apartments were gone, and I was like, okay, if I'm paying this much, I want to have a washer and dryer unit in my apartment, right? There was only 3 left. For the amount I was willing to pay in the big area of where I was wanting to live, there were like 200 apartments, and then I wanted AC, right? So half of them were gone, so there's 50. And I was like, I want in-unit laundry. And there was only 3 left. So location decent. Yeah, I mean, like, I've lived in LA long enough to where I kind of know areas a little bit better. So, but anyway, so I was like, oh my God. So I clicked on one and it looked sick. And I was like, oh shit. And I knew exactly where it is. I knew exactly. I got bad memory of, places, right? Like the directional sense, dog doo doo, like but I knew where this place was. And I was like, oh my God, this is cool. So I was like going through the photos. I'm like, this is incredible. I was like, this is perfect. I can see myself in the kitchen. I can see and I was also too, 2-bedroom was a little bit more pricey, a little bit out of my budget, but I was like, if I start budgeting, like if I don't do this and this and this, if I don't do this and this and this, if I get like one sponsor a month, then I can do a 2-bedroom, right? So I was like, hyping myself up, and I was like, this is so cool, this looks so cool, this looks so cool. And it had like a massive balcony, it had in-unit washer and dryer, it had a fridge that had like an ice maker, and it had like the water spout, so I wouldn't have to use my little Brita filter anymore, And so I was like, this is great, this is so nice, this is great, blah, blah, blah. So I was so excited. And then I looked at the reviews. The reviews had pictures to back up their statements. Let me tell, I have never seen worse reviews of an apartment complex in my life. Because this place also had a gym and a yoga studio and a pool and a hot tub, and it had like everything, man. It had everything. And the reviews had pictures of the pool, and the pool was like Shrek green. And it was like, yeah, so the pool is Shrek green. You can see clumps of hair in it. They have never cleaned this pool ever. You can see the algae growing at the bottom of the pool, which you could. Shrek green. And then other comments were like, yeah, so something broke in the maintenance. They only have like one maintenance worker for the entire building, and this and this and this and this. Yeah, so don't come here. Worst decision of my life. There are roaches everywhere. There blah 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 blah. Oh, there's roaches. Like I've never seen such big roaches in my entire life. Blah 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 blah. My door fell apart, and they just put a big piece of wood against it to help it stand up. And it's been like that for months. Yeah, they had to carve into my ceiling, and there's been a hole in my ceiling for 4 months. All of the reviews, the only good reviews are people that took a tour of the place. They're like, oh, this person was so nice in showing us the unit. Oh, this person was so nice and helpful showing us the blah, blah, blah. There were no good reviews from people that lived there. And I was like, fuck, dude. Because, like, it looked so cool because it was huge. Like there were like 2 bedrooms and then a kitchen and then a living room and then like a washer and dryer. It had a walk-in closet, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, what if I just don't go to the pool? What if I just don't go to the pool? And I'm like, but what if something breaks? Like if the washer and dryer, imagine I move in and I'm paying that much and the washer and dryer doesn't even work and they won't fix it. And so I was like, shit. And I was like, okay, well, the good news is I don't have to move just yet, I'll have to really start worrying about moving when I put up the Christmas tree, but that really sucked because it looked so cool. I could see where I was going to decorate everything, Yeah. And I could go get a tour and see, like, if, it's gotten better, which I may still end up doing. And I could also ask about the shitty reviews, but yeah, it's also frustrating too because it's like I mean, I did think about this, but I didn't really think about it all too much. When I move, I'm probably gonna have to switch gyms, which can be a good thing, but it also could be a bad thing. But it could be like it also just sucks because like this is the first gym where, like, I know, I kind of made friends. Every other gym, I haven't really made friends, but this gym, I kind of have made friends. I mean, I wouldn't really say they're friends, but, like, they're friendly, I found out the Overwatch guy that kind of made fun of me. Oh, dude, Purple Anime Girl, I don't think she goes there anymore. I haven't seen her in, like, 2 weeks. It's so sad. It's so sad. Either that or we're on different schedules now. But I've seen Bobby occasionally, and then the Overwatch guy that made fun of me for playing Mercy. I found out his name today. And surprise, I've been calling him Edwin 2.0, because he reminds me of Edwin. because I walked in. No, it's not James. I mean, I can't. I don't want to dox him. But I went in today because like this whole time I have not known his name, which I probably should have. It's just I feel like it's too late to ask. You know, I can't just be like, because every time I go, he's like, "Hey, Miss Witcher," and I'm like, "Hello." And I'm also too. I'm like, you know, off of pre-workout. And I also don't know how to make small talk at the gym because it's just like. I mean, I can make small talk at the gym, being like, "Oh, what are we working out today?" You know, like, "Oh, you know, I like your workout gear," or I don't know, something. Um, or like, you know, Bobby always cracks jokes about, "Oh, you gonna bench press 100 pounds?" Um, but this guy, you know, I walk in and we talk about Overwatch. We've been talking about Halloween. We talk about, you know, other games. It's just very light. Anyway, so I walk in today, and he's on the phone, and he's like, I'm just gonna make up. I'll just say James. I'll just say James. Walk in, he goes, "Hey, this is James calling from," and I was like, he goes, kind of gave me like the, "Hey, Miss Witcher," head nod, and I was just like, oh my god, I know his name now. I think I'm like 99. You know how I second guess myself for everything. Um, I think. But anyway, I feel like I, you know, found a clue to Scooby Doo or something. Velma! I have a Velma outfit. Although my hair's dyed now, so it's gonna be a problem. Fuck. Trees just hang around. I mean, also, too, you could ask. I was going to at some point, the pumpkin outfit. Like the pumpkin sweater. I still need to find that. Now that I think about it, I also put the Velma sweater away. It's too scary to ask. I know. Well, I think I could weasel it in. Because I may be awkward, but I at least can do it right. There's only been one time in my life where I've been too awkward and I couldn't save it. I've already talked about that, though. I think about it every single day. There's a box somewhere. I think it's in my suitcase in my storage unit. I think. I'll play the Hey You game for years if I have to. Stand by. Okay, so it wasn't Amazon. So that made me jump. Yeah, join the club. The thing is, so you know, what's so frustrating. So I'm sponsored by Hot Topic. I'm affiliated with them. I'm not sponsored. I'm like an affiliate. So like, you know, I'll post and they'll send me free clothes. Sometimes they send me stuff and they're like, "Hey, you know, we're gonna have this, you know, thing. Do you want to sign up for it?" And I'm like, I don't really, you know, like Beetlejuice. I don't know what the fuck a Beetlejuice is. And like, "Do you want to sign up for Beetlejuice?" I'm like, I don't know what it is. Scary clown man came from hell. I don't know. Um, and then they're like, "Hey, do you want to do a Studio Ghibli thing?" And I'm like, yes. So I sign up for it, and sometimes I get approved. Sometimes they're like, "We already have too many people," and I'm like, fair enough. Um, However, this is like the second time they don't tell me when I'm approved. They just send me the clothes. And so I got an email today being like, "Oh, you know, you have a package coming from Hot Topic," and I'm like, what package? I was like, "What package?" Because I signed up for one yesterday morning, and then I got the email at noon, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, how did they? It's something I signed up for like a month and a half ago. Anyway, so I was expecting that. I was expecting it to get here, so that's why I wasn't like, what the fuck is that? It startled me, but I knew it was coming. The only thing is, it'll ask like, so it'll have a variety it'll have like a t-shirt and a sweater and pants and a tank top and a man's sweater and a man's jacket. And you have to put in your sizes for all of it, right? And then you just kind of have to hope for the best. However, do you remember that I did a Studio Ghibli post on Instagram last year where I have like Totoro pants? And they're super cute. However, I ordered a size too big. Little too big. Because the problem is I got thighs and I got the butt. And so, but my waist is a little smaller in proportion to, you know, the thighs and the glutes. And so whenever I get pants, it's so frustrating because I put them on. I'm like I can't get over my hips. And I'm like, okay, it doesn't fit. So I go get it like a size bigger and I, you know, slide it up. But then it's like comes out to like here on my waist. And I'm like, and it's so annoying because people are like, oh, well, why don't you just wear a belt, Kate? Do you know how much fabric? Like do you know how much fabric is going to be like, and then the belt, because the belt is like tight and then the belt loops don't hold, and then the belt loops and the pants go underneath the belt. So then you have the belt with the belt loops in it. And I've been dealing with this my whole life. Okay. I think I know how belts work and they don't work. Anyway. So when I signed up for these pants, I ordered a size smaller. I'm a little scared. Should I try them on? Oh, I have to show you my jacket. Someone in here, so glad they didn't. They're like typing it out and they hear it and they're like, okay. I can't show y'all yet because it has to be like a sponsored thing, but. Oh, maybe I should close the curtain again. Alright, I'm gonna go into my room so no one's like, I'm gonna look at reflections. These are so cute. What the hell? Son of a bitch. I can't have nothing, man. Alright, you know what? Can I show y'all like a little bit? What if I just turn around? You didn't see nothing, right? But like, look at the... Do you see that? I mean, the good news is they fit everywhere else. I mean, there's not really room for butt. Oh. Like, it's so frustrating. I'm gonna put my shorts back on. Okay, I think it's dry. I washed it because there was like sand in the pockets. But I let it air dry. Can y'all hear me? I let it air dry because I got afraid that it would shrink. Yuck! I got it because I was sad that I missed the concert. It's a size smaller, yeah. So the Totoro ones I got a size 8, I think, or 7. And they were too big, and so then I got a size. These are a size 5, and it fit my thighs and the length of my legs. There's not really like butt room, and then there's no hip room. Well, I mean, there's too much hip room. My bad. Look, it's so cool. I saw it and I was like, damn, that is a Kate jacket if I've ever seen one. Cause it's just like, it's not, you know, if I want to just like be subtle, you know, have like a, just put on like a subtle jacket. Sabaton. Looks comfy. Yeah. It feels a little starchy because I didn't put it in the dryer. What's it made from? Cloth. My friends say, have you tried bobby pins? Like hair bobby pins? I feel like if I sit, they'll just pop out. He's back. Like folding a belt line and pinning. Yeah, I feel like if I sit, what she does? Huh. I have not thought of that. But I feel like if I would sit, they would just go boop. What? I could try it though. I may especially try it for the photo. Oh, Silent Ninja. What did I miss? Did I miss? Did I walk away? I may have walked away. Thank you for subscribing for 4 months. What? You were asleep on the bed. And now you're here. Any closer to what you're wearing tomorrow? Oh, no. I also have... Oh, God, what do I have? Korvac, thank you for subscribing. Oh, no.
What's A Jedi S favorite cartoon drive? Toyoda.
A Harrison Ford. Thank you for subscribing for a whole year. Have you tried the Shark wig? No, because the problem with the Shark wig is I have to make it. It's just a long black wig. And I have to somehow figure out how to braid it. I may have to watch like a YouTube tutorial. Because what's going to have to happen, I think I'm going to have to do a lot of stuff that I'm not prepared to do. Like cut the hair off and then glue the head part down and then get like wires for the braid and then braid the braid and then put the wires on the... I don't know if y'all have ever watched people like make cosplay wigs. A lot goes into it and I've never done it before. So it's a little nerve-wracking. I'm putting on a Shrock. Oh my god, I forgot about Power Wash Simulator. It was the Dragon's Lair. How bad is the Dragon's Lair? Because I got out, I was like ready to play. How bad is it? Let's just open it and let's just see. Let's just see how bad it could be. Cause like I don't remember. You know, it could be. It could just be big. Nothing is as bad as the fairy godmothers. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad can I possibly be? What the hell? Life is Strange double exposure? What is that? There's another one? Oh. Max Caulfield finds her friend. Wait, what? She is older? Fuck. Alright. Well, we'll get onto that. We'll do that. We'll just... Damn it, there's... Okay. There's so many games, bro. Add it to the list. I know, but we're still... Do I even finish the... We're just... We need to have like a week where my streams are not 4 hours, but 8 hours. But we spend 4 hours on one game, 4 hours on another game, you know? All right, let's just... All right, how bad? Shrek. So we have the Dragon's Lair. Let's see, how bad is it? Oh my god. Oh my god, the ceiling? Watch a lot. You're like a youth, just looking at you, say how long you say focus, donkey. And it's also we're taking the kids off to the world. Every last waffle, like a huge golden nugget, and a lair B&B. That's funny. Just after another. All right, maybe it's not that big. Maybe I'm just. Let's just. I just want to see. Right? There's a dead person. Yeah. How do you say, is it a masochist? That's like the people that enjoy putting pain on someone, right? That loves pain? Is it loves getting pain or loves putting pain onto people? What is sadist? Whatever it is, the person who made this level is that. One of those is... This is ridiculous. The ceiling? I gotta understand all this. The ceiling? Giving pain? Alright, well, they're a sadist. Oh my god. Like... Masochists enjoy the pain. Well, I like the guy in Baldur's Gate. I try not to think about. Okay, well, you know what we could do now? A couple things in there to get your backup. Let's clean the ceiling for future Kate. Yeah, let's just. Any of the doors open? Don't say that. Let me just put your mind straight on those. You know what? You can just not talk anymore. I'm just gonna clean the ceiling for future Kate, you know? And you know, maybe this isn't that bad. It's all contained in one area, you know? So like maybe... Yeah. Yeah, see? It's not like everything's all spread out and we have to walk a million miles, you know. We could just stand in the middle and spin around. Seduce the dragon? No, the dragon is off with Donkey. Somehow making that work. Oh my god. It's alright. This is fine. You know, everything, at least, you know, it is in increments. And we're doing, you know, future Kate a solid. I bet it smells like burnt poop in here. Oh my god, speaking of burnt poop. So, you know how, like, Thor has pooping problems? But, like, he's not having anal gland problems anymore, obviously. But the problem is, he doesn't want wet food. He wants dry food, and dry food only. And the dry food I give him it like helps his poop, but he needs wet food, right? However, Thor also has somehow found a way to start snacking on my hair. And so he's getting poop problems where he goes to poop and then he has poop still attached. Why is this not dinging? I feel like I've cleaned this entire thing. He has poop still attached because there's a hair attaching it. Anyway, so the last like week or so, I've walked out and there's been like a piece of poop on the ground. And I'm like, okay, and so I'll clean it. And then I'll go around the corner and, oh, would you look at that? Another piece of poop on the ground. And I'm like, okay, and so then I clean it. And then, oh, would you look at that? Another piece of poop on the ground. And I'm like, oh my god. So anyway, Monday, it was yesterday. Yesterday I was getting ready to go on my walk. And I was putting on my shoes and I could smell poop. And I was like, where's the poop? And so I went and checked his litter and there was a poop in there. And so I cleaned it, but I was like, that's why I shouldn't be smelling it. So I looked underneath my shoes and I couldn't find anything. I had my flashlight. I was looking around and I was like, weird. So I pick up my bags and I shake my bags and didn't see anything. And so I was like, okay. So I get my backpack and I get a big whiff of poop and I look down and there was a smushed piece of poop on the bottom of the cat tower. And the problem is, I don't know if he smushed it under my bag and if it was, you know, a poop on my backpack, or I don't know if, you know, it was just on the cat tower and then that's how I saw it. I don't know. So, but I found the location. So if anyone ever doubts my nose again, yeah, look, this isn't that bad. Yeah, we just gotta go in circles. This isn't that bad. I think we're okay. I think it looked really intimidating, but I think we're okay. We just gotta spin in circles. Oh. Yeah, see? The seeker of poops. I mean, you know, I smelled it. I gotta find it. Anyway, y'all got any plans for today? Doing anything exciting? Seeking out any poops? Just shove them in your hair. Yeah, well, cause like the thing is like I actively put his food like his food bowl with the wet food. I'll put it down where it's clean, like the floor is clean. There's no Kate hair. The problem is he covers his food, so I'll hear him go whoosh, 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 like with nothing. Right? There's nothing on the ground. Sometimes he'll find like a rag, like a washcloth or something, and he'll bring it, and he'll get hair ties and he'll cover it. But the problem is like all it takes is one hair, you know. And say there's a piece of hair on the ground that I didn't see, and I walk away, he scoops that into his food, and now he's having, you know, a Kate hair in his salmon dinner. What mod did I spend? Oh, what mod was it? Unless you don't want to say. Really well, just waiting to hear about. Ooh, nice. But yeah, I'm trying to not, but also too, like if he bathes himself in my bed, there's gonna be Kate hairs in the bed because I too sleep there, you know? I don't know. I just need him to stop dragging poop around the house. I would take this over the anal gland, though. Like, the anal gland problems. And also, too, he's not having diarrhea. Because that was one of the things that in the anal gland procedure, it was like, oh, they could have a leaky butt. And I was like, that'll suck, but at least I can clean, you know? I don't want his butt rupturing anymore. His camp clothing mod. What kind of mods do you think I use? I don't know. Listen. Sometimes curiosity gets the best of us, you know? I don't blame you. There's mods I think are funny on The Sims. But, yeah, I don't know how to get him to stop eating the hair. May have Bone Daddy mod changes Wither's name. Oh, to be Bone Daddy? And an Oak Daddy one, and Will? To be Will Daddy? Demon Dad? Oh. Valid. Yep, this works for when I need to watch while I'm high. Great vibes here. Thanks. Weird thing to bring up while I'm talking about my cat poop, but you know. We're just, am I in Power Wash or am I still in just chatting? I mean, technically we are just chatting. While suffering with Power Wash, but you know. Just chatting. Oops. Alright, hold on. I'll fix it real quick. 1 second. Just, Power Wash. I forgot what we were doing. Power Wash Simulator. There we go. I'm just cleaning what I can see right now, you know? I am just cleaning what I can see. We'll get down. It actually, this isn't that bad. I thought this was gonna be much worse. I see Shrek as a category. Yep, this is we are on the last level for the Shrek Power Wash DLC. This is Dragon and Donkey's Lair. Unfortunately. Much money ever trying to kickstart? No. How much? Wait, let me guess. 10 million. Oh, 2.8 million. That's crazy though. That is wild. I was trying to think as big as I possibly could. 2.8, that's crazy. Meanwhile, I'm just Playing Fields of Mystria. Waiting for the next update. You don't understand. I have talked to the dragon every single day. I want the dragon to become a hot man. Sometimes, you know, I go talk to him and he's like, you should spend time with your fellow villagers. And I'm like, you're all I need. Dragon statue. You're all I need. And also, there's a character. Money in the Kickstarter? No. Not, I mean, is it still going? I was gonna say not yet, but I just, I'm forgetful. And I open it and I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it. And then I forget. Is that what you're wishing? That's what I'm wishing. I actually don't know. I don't even know if it's a man. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so there's a character in Fields of Mystria called March, and I see a lot of people shrimping over him because he's mean to them. But the thing is, it only works if they're mean and then they start flirting with you. This guy doesn't flirt with you. He's just a dick. Like, I have 4 hearts with him now, and like, I went up to talk to him and he goes, I don't have time for this. And I was like, bro. There's 1 more week if you want. The tier I got is double of everything, including the game. I may have to look into that. Yeah. I mean, I also may need to be reminded, but I will, yep. He's playing hard to get. No, he's a dick. The thing is like, what is kind of annoying, if someone acts like that to me, like, if they, I know it's a, oh, damn it. If it's a video game, you know, oh, it's just hard to get. If someone acts like that to me in real life, you want to play that game, you're going to get it harder back. Because it's like, oh, Kate used to talk to me every single day, and now she stopped. What happened? You were a dick. What did you expect? Nice. Did we clean all of that? I feel like we cleaned all of it. Oh, don't look at it. You'll be valid. Thank you. But it's just like, because like the thing is too, like in Stardew Valley, everyone's kind of a dick to you, right? In the beginning, like everyone's kind of a dick, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna woo the whole town over and blah blah. Like we had that bit, but the thing is, because like they warm up to you. In this, like the characters are like, a lot of them are nice to you off the bat, and so you see the odd sword here and there. I don't care. You know, like some of the characters are nice to you, but then there's just fucking March, and he's like, don't talk to me. You're worthless here, you know that? Why would they give you the farm? Like, you're just a stranger. Like, oh, I'm sorry, March. Don't worry, they're collectibles. Okay, I didn't ask. Anyway. But, like, it's just, he's so rude, and there's no, like, nothing to make up for it, you know? Like, the only time he's not rude to you is when he's drunk and in the bar. Because then he's like, Kate, oh my god, Kate, come sit next to me. And you're like, this feels like an abusive relationship, you know? 1 minute you're nice, the next minute you're hating me. The only time you're nice to me is when you're drunk. Shiny knickknacks that my beloved's picked up along the way. She's like a big scaly magpie, always looking out for something glinting in the sunlight. Once again, I did not ask. Donkey. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here, cleaning up all the charred bodies that your beloved put on here. You're only paying me $400. Anyway. That sucks. Characters are to at least evolve or have stuff. Yeah, and the thing is too, is like there is a chance, because like you can only, right now, you can only get up to 4 hearts with people because the game is still, it's not fully out. And so I have 4 hearts with a handful of people, just because I always run into them. Stiff going. Oh, okay. Go outside. Calm down. But yeah, Stardew, like, you know, there's also lore with people, like, why they are the way they are. And so far, in Mystria, it's just like, oh, you know, he'll warm up to you. He's just, you know, he loves working and, you know, this and that, this and that. It's like, I don't give a shit. I love working too, and I'm trying to, you know, another thing that frustrates me, like, I get it, but it's so I was saving all of my money and my wood and my stone because I wanted to upgrade my house, right? My house is getting kind of small. I have a lot of chests because I hoard everything, because of course I do. So I was like saving. So I can upgrade my house. And I'm all excited, almost ready to upgrade my house. And then they're like, okay, we're going to upgrade Hayden's barn. And I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. That'll, you know, that's what do you need me to do? It's going to take every single savings of wood, stone, and gold that I saved up for my house. My house, not my barn. My house. And he's like, oh, well, don't worry, Kate, you know, because you're helping out so much. I'll get new animals that you can buy. And I'm like, oh, that I can buy? Wow, thank you so much. How do you expect me to fucking buy it when I have to build your... Oh. It's like Animal Crossing. You know? When they're like, oh, the town, we're going to help build the bridge. And you just have to, you know, everybody in the town is going to, you know, work together to build the bridge again. And they don't do shit. It's just you. That's this. Like, yeah, we're going to work together and you're going to, you know, we're going to get the wood and we're going to do this. And Kate, you're going to get all of this. And the thing is, I had to do this already because I had to build the general store, you know, back up from nothing. Well, it wasn't from nothing, but... And so I was like, yeah, you know what? So I worked my ass off to make the general store look nice. And it upgraded, and it was nice. I got a backpack upgrade. It's very cool. Very chill. Damn, I feel like... Anyway. But it took all of my... Like, I am finally not poor in this game. I'm finally not poor. I have 3 cows. I have 4 chickens. I didn't realize that co-working and studying category in Twitch new. Did I miss something? Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Working at the car wash. Remember when we, like, I don't know, worked on cars? That was fun. I miss working on cars. Instead, I'm trapped in hell. This is fine. Anyway. I think you do get to work on one more car vehicle in the main story. Fantastic. Oh, yippee. Aren't I just so lucky? The luckiest girl around. Also, too, listen, I know the game is not out yet. I'm still gonna bitch and moan because I've never, like, played a game that was, like, not fully released before. So this is my first one. But so you can donate stuff to the museum, and I am a big museum completer, you know. I like filling the museum. I always have. My brother, whenever we'd play like Animal Crossing, we'd have like the same world. And I would find like bugs and fish, and he's like, sell it so we can get the bells. I was like, no, I'm gonna take it to the museum. He's like, why would you do that? That's a waste. And I was like, because I want to take it to the museum. So we'd always fight over that. Anyway, what the hell? Is this on the wall or is it the ball? I think it's the wall. Anyway. So I like doing the museum. I have donated so many things to the museum, and the thing is, you can't go view it. It blocks you from entering the sections of the museum. You know, like in Animal Crossing, where you can go and look at, like, you know, oh, look at all the fish in the aquarium. You can't. It's blocked off because they probably haven't finished it yet. But I'm like, well, damn, I want to see my progress, you know? But I think the next update is like 2nd week of November, where they add, so you go up to 6 stars with people, and they add romance, so you can now like flirt and stuff. which has now become a problem. Because the thing is, no one has, like, captured my eye except for the fucking dragon. And he's not even real, he's a statue. I just feel like he really appreciates me, you know? I think if it's there on the game, it shouldn't be blocked off. Oh, do you know there is an area for sandfish in the Museum of Sandrock? No, I don't think so. I do like the game, it's just, I have my own issues. And the thing is like, alright, I do kind of like Hayden, you know? Hayden's the other farm guy. Like, fellow farm guy. He's so fucking weird with the chicken, man. He's so weird with the chicken. I can't get past it. If I met a man and he was, he had like a warm, comforting vibe to him, dad bod and just everything, and just, oh yeah, I have a farm and I love animals. I'm like, aw. And then we walk into his house and there's a chicken dressed up and he goes, oh, Henrietta. Oh, I just love her so much. Oh, Henrietta. Oh, Henrietta's my prize winning chicken. Oh, Henrietta likes to have her corn cooked just at the right temperature. I'm sorry. I'm out. I try, man. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll go talk to Hayden. He's like, yeah, Henrietta said today that, I'm like, oh my God. I can't. Is that your wife? No, it's a chicken. I know you'd ask, but the chicken's sitting right there because it's an inside chicken. It doesn't go in the coop. It's an inside the house chicken. And then, so the other person I like is Baylor, but he's a merchant, right? Which is fine. All he fucking talks about is money. All he talks about is money. Oh, Kate, we can't talk right now. Time is money. We both know that. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Kate, I'm on the way to this right here. Gotta make that money. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Kate, did you know that you can get the best deal at this and this and this? Oh, time is money. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. Chill. And then there's March, who hates your guts unless he's drunk. Every time I go to say hi to him, he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, oh my God. That may work on some people. I don't have daddy issues. That's not going to work on me. If someone talks to me like that, I'm going to cry, and that'll be the end of it, That'll be the last time I talk to them. Anyway, those are, I think, the only 3 I have full stars with. Or 4 full hearts with. Stars. Is the floor not being cleaned in increments too? Or do you think the floor is just gonna be one big thing? Oh, never mind. One of the dragon. Yeah, because every time I go talk to the dragon, he's like, I really appreciate you talking to me today, Kate. Oh, the sun feels nice and warm. Or there was one yesterday where he's like, a little bird landed on me earlier. It was really cute. And I was like, you're really cute, man. It's just like having a light conversation, whereas everybody else is a piece of shit. Anyway. It makes me mad. But, maybe it's just the beginning. Everybody in Stardew Valley was kind of questionable. And also, I don't want to keep comparing the two, but it's also, like, in Harvest Moon, I feel like you only got, in Harvest Moon, there was only 3 bachelors. But they at least had, like, a personality alongside with what they do. Because Marlin was a farmer, but, he also kind of had he also had a little bit of personality. Rock I hated Rock, but he was like the party frat boy, never wanted to grow up, kind of vibe. And Gustavo was like a nomad, just chilling, listening to music, talking about how great the sun feels, which, don't blame him. For the dragon, he, she, they sound like the best option. Yeah, and also, do you remember Juniper? The big titty lady? She's a bitch, too! Oh my god, she's a bitch. She sensed that I had magic, because fun fact, you get magic. She sensed that I had magic, so she was like, come to my house. And so I went to her house, and she goes, so what's your deal? And the character's like, what do you mean? Like, I'm just here to help out the town. She goes, I know why you're here. Because you're here to just use the magic. That's why I came here. I just want to use their magic. I'm, you know, experimenting on the townspeople. And I was like, you're what? And she goes, yeah, it's not like they notice. And so I was like, I made a deal with her. So now she's only going to experiment on me if she leaves everybody else alone. She's a bitch. Oh, it made me so mad. There's other characters too, like, in the game that aren't. Like, there's one guy that's romanceable, but he's just not interesting. I need to be wowed, and you know who wowed me? The dragon statue. I'm gonna email the creators at Mystria and be like, I have one request. One. Because the thing is, the dragon is definitely dateable, because they have a heart next to the name, right? I'm gonna email Mystria and be like, I have one request. Please make it a white-haired, red-eyed man. That's all I ask. He can be ugly. I don't care. I don't care. As long as he's not obsessed with the fucking chicken. But yeah, it's a fun game, though. It is, like, it's relaxing in a way. I do also, though, I do kind of wish, actually, I do have a lot of requests. Because one thing I don't like is you have to remember to, because in Stardew, oh God, sorry, I keep bringing it back to Stardew. I feel guilty whenever I do that. Whenever you go to sleep at night, your animals automatically go back into the coop, or they automatically go back into the barn, right? Very nice, very helpful. Oh no, they don't. They stay outside, right? But they don't get upset that they're outside. They enjoy being outside. I think it's been a while. They like being outside unless it rains, right? So the animals in Mystria, if you leave them outside, they get pissed. Even if it's like, 72, sunny, And then you don't get milk and eggs. So you have to remember to put them back in the coop and the barn if you want to get milk and eggs. I don't know. There's like little things, and also there's no teleportation, at least not yet. And so the it is good. There's no Linus. So if you faint because, like, it's 2 a.m., you didn't make it back to your house in time, nothing happens except for you oversleep in your house. You don't lose anything except for, like, a little bit of health and a little bit of energy. But, like, I'll take that over fucking Linus picking my pockets, even though I'm so nice to that man. He's like, oh, a damsel in distress. Don't mind if I do. Let's see what's in her purse. This isn't too bad, right? We're just, taking our time. I still think the fairy godmother's place was worse. Do they have a full release date? Not that I've seen. I think I saw on Reddit, like... It's also so strange to me, because it said they've been working on it for 5 years already. And I'm like... Are you one person too? Because Concerned Ape made Stardew Valley. I think it's just one guy. Concerned Ape is one guy who made all of Stardew Valley by himself. I think. Don't quote me on that. But, and so I'm like, you've been working on this for 5 years and it's still not fully released yet? Like, damn. I get it, but damn. At the end, but 99 just, yeah. I mean, I'm sure at the end, because it was a lot of work. But I've been playing Stardew since 2017. I think 2017. I'm pretty sure 2017. Dun 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 dun. Hip. Hip. Damn, I could have sworn we cleaned the entire roof or the ceiling. Why are you not dinging? Did it ding already? Am I losing it? With mini chonk? Damn, that was quick. Hey, remember the thing in my ADHD checklist? Remember one of the things in the ADHD checklist that was it's all or nothing? Listen, what if we just finished this? All right, look, I can get all this done. I can get all this done in the span of 35 minutes. Speed washing. I can do it. Watch. We may have to go over it a few times, but you know, we're just gonna do this is like the pre-clean, right? Pre-wash. This is just the rinse. First we have to rinse everything, you know. This is just the pre-rinse. Yeah. No, it's fine. And then we're gonna go back, you know, and just wrap it. Can I turn?
1 hour later.
No. Oh my god. Okay, wait. This is such a good idea. Look. I'm a genius. Yeah, this is. All right, never mind. That was a bad idea. Thank you for the bits. Okay, no. We're gonna do the floor. It's gonna be great. You know, we're just really getting in there. Really getting in there. This is. Oh my god. This is fine. This is the washing cycle. And it's going well. This is great. Look. You know what's also really frustrating? Right now I have 0 chest pain, 0 soup head, you know? Oh my god, what? Was it the zoomies? I feel like I'm gonna hurl. What are you talking about? It's fine. It's fine. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes and listen to the sound of the power wash. Yeah, isn't that relaxing? Who doesn't love the sound of good old water smacking the side of a toy donkey? Why is the floor not dinging? I feel like we cleaned the floor really good. Okay, donkey's done. What the hell? Take your measure, skip them. I skipped them. I skipped the boost bar. That was supposed to take at 1. I skipped that. Oh my god, I saw the sparkles. I got scared. Okay. What the hell? Did the floor ding and I just didn't notice? Alright, whatever. We'll go back over it. We'll go back over it later. Meow. 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 In the dark of the night, evil will find you. In the dark of the night, evil will rule. Floor's looking, pretty good if you ask me. Okay, nice. That was one. And, how far did this... Oh. Okay. Here. Come on. Come on. Grandma needs a new pair of shoes. Nice. Alright, now it's just this one. Nice. Okay. 8-ball prediction. 8 balls on the ground. Okay. Where do you want to ask it? Should I get up and take the pile of dishes from my room to the kitchen sink? Ask again later. I say do it. You can do it. Just do it real quick before. Okay, wait. We'll make it a game. You gotta go do it. I gotta clean this entire door. Ready? Set. I'll wait a little bit because go. I have to wait because there's a delay. Who will finish first, the dishes or the door? BRB. Oh shit. That was the wall. That was the wall. I didn't know the wall was still dirty. Hip. 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 Should have bet some KuCoin. Nah, we have to get this all cleaned in the next 20 what did I say, 29 minutes. Oh. How am I supposed to reach up there? Ha! I finished! He's not back yet. I win. Oh, you know, we should clean. We did the... Oh, get down, get down, get down. We cleaned the floor, so we should now clean the ceiling, right? The thing is, too, once we finish this Shrek world, we have, what, 5 more worlds in Power Wash? And then we finally completed the game. And then we don't ever have to play ever again. Even though there are like a million other DLCs, you know, like we should only get DLCs that, you know, really speak to us, you know, like SpongeBob and Shrek. I thought you said wiener chicken dinner. I was like, wiener? Free stuff? There's free stuff. No. Listen, we played the game. We played the game. We played the game, we complete the game is over. And then we move on. Come on, ceiling. Nice. Alright, then we have this one. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. Look, we're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good. But free content? I don't give a shit. Free content, my ass. We're on a... This is a... Get back to House for free app and Wednesdays as well. Yeah, see, we still gotta do... We gotta finish House Flipper 2, technically. Remember the house flipping days? That was fun. Now we're just all stuck. that was the sword, the shield, and the helmet clumped together palette. Yeah, I already cleaned it. There was blood stuck to it, but don't worry, I got it off. I'm sure they're just going to gather together like that? Yeah, I don't care. You could literally have 10,000 dead bodies in here. As long as you're paying me, I don't ask questions. You know, I kind of feel like these arches... Oh, and the soot outline behind the wall behind them, that's just the lighting playing with your mind. You know what, buddy? I got other fish to fry. When did you last play it? Oh, dude, it's been forever. I'm back. Oop, welcome back. I cleaned the door and the ceiling and, but hey, you did it. I'm gonna struggle, but it's okay. You did it. That's all that matters. Sometimes when I have to do the dishes and I tell myself it's only gonna take like 5 minutes and then I realize it took me 15 minutes, I'm like, you know what? I did it. That's all that matters. There we go. There we... Ooh. Oh, damn. I could have sworn I thought all these were done already. Nice. I don't know if we have even gotten to that part yet. Oh, well. Anyway. Hey, baby. This is fine. Oops. Nice. Nice. Do you think... Never mind. I was gonna say, do you think if I made a dungeon diary video of me ranting about Mystria, do you think they would see it? I don't want them to think I hate the game. I really do like it. It's really cute. I will say, though, the graphics for it, I like a whole lot more than Stardew. Because Stardew, I do like Stardew. But Stardew feels very... How do I word? Color. Right? Red. Yellow. Orange. Purple, green, blue. White. You know? And Mystria is very... this. It's very cute, and it's all the colors are light and like pastel, but also still it's just cute, you know. Too late to tell you there's an achievement for cleaning the tapestry. Yep. That's okay. I'm not much of a achievement person anyway. I mean, your criticism is valid and could be helpful if they see it. True. Shit. You may be right. I'll start off the video. Well, I'm sure you guys can tell that I'm a gamer. I don't get out much. I'm a gamer. Dun 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 dun. Nice. I think the only time I am an achievement person... Oh, have you put any more thought into game night? No. I got scared. It's fine though. It's fine. I also too, I've just kind of been all over the place, and I I want to get my apartment like super super squeaky clean before I have anybody over. Like I won't even let Nate come over. Just because it's so, I don't know. I think what I may have to do, because I've noticed Thor, you know, like how I got a carpet or like a rug for my bedroom, and it's like super princessy and really cute and fun, and I love it. Thor, unfortunately, also loves it because whenever he gets out of bed, or you know, whatever, he gets onto the carpet and just starts going. And so I think I'm gonna throw out all the cat trees I have, all of them, and then buy new ones. But I want to go to that one pet store that I went to where I got the really good cat tree, and I want to see if they have any at all. But the reason why I hesitated to do it beforehand was because I knew that the cat tree wouldn't fit in Ella. But now we have big boy Silas, and I may be able to make it work. Emphasis on the may. Also, too, though, Thor can't jump that high on cat towers anymore, so I don't have to look for, like, a really tall one. I just need, essentially, it to have, like, a really long pole part, because that's what he likes. He likes stretching and clawing and whatever the hell. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and then we know me. Everything's so dirty. Me in my own house. Like, it's getting to the point where, like, even parallel play isn't working. But I think my problem is I've been allowing myself to watch TikTok too much. And so I think that's... I've been... egging it on. This stream sometimes. What? Stream sometimes what? Not even with... Nope. Not even with them. I'm a lost cause. All I know is suffering. Pain and suffering. And I do it to myself. Damn, damn, damn! Just clean behind your ball. Thank you. Alright. Oh, here we go. There we go. How are we doing on time? 18. That's not too bad. Dun, 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 dun. Hip. Dun, 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 hip. Oh, nice. Hip, nice, nice, nice. We're doing pretty good, though. Where the dragon lives? Yeah. Dragon and donkey. We're killing it. Oh. We're so close. We're so close. Yet so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, doesn't even matter. Oh. One thing. I don't know why it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Oh my god, I almost fell. keep that in mind. It's something, something, something. All I know is a thing. Ah! Okay, okay. Nope. Just hop, 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 hop. There we go. Okay. Okay. Is this pressure washer? Yeah. Power wash simulator. Nice. All right. Oh. Nice. I think we did it. Look, we're already, it says we're 45% cleaned. Nope. Way nicer than the other one. That's what I'm saying. Well. Yeah, see, we did that for future Kate. As the other. That's what I'm saying. I think it helps that there's like specific. Whereas like how do I word this? Oh my god. It's all kind of clustered together, you know? So it's not like, oh, we have to get in like the tiny little pieces of here and then we have to go to this machine. We have to turn this machine on and then off and then on and then off. Oops. Eh. Alright. Come on now. I think this piece of concrete is clean. You can ding. Oh, they're individual. Oh my god. That's so unnecessary. That is so unnecessary. Bro. Just do the whole thing. Cheese and rice. Alright, well, while we're here, you know, I said I was going to end at 2:35. Might as well just do the bottom of the part of the wall, you know? Just, I might as well. We're here. Might as well. Right? Right? Don't do periods. In the shadow of the day, will embrace your wall and gray. And see, that's not that bad. Don't tell what
2,000 years later.
All right. Look, we'll just, you know, we'll get as far as we can, and then when the time comes, then, you know, we'll do what we gotta do. There's gonna be a lot of gyms that are gonna have to get cleaned, aren't there? Oh my god. Oh no. It's okay, we'll just do the stairs. This is good. Yeah, future Kate's gonna come back to this and be like, oh, I love past Kate. Look at all what she did for us. She took care of this whole section, and then we don't have to worry about it. We only have to worry about the gold. The endless piles of gold and gems. That's gonna be annoying. Meow. This is great. This is great. so fantastic. This is really, really good. Yep. Yep. Man, these... Oh, didn't realize that wasn't clean. Alright. These stairs look a little, small to y'all. Don't feel like it needs to be this many shallow steps. Alrighty. You can give me the ding now. You can give it to me. You can... There... Oh my god. Okay, that wasn't even the... There we go. Okay, see? Excellent. Staircase taken care of. Nope. Alright, let's just... Oh, look! There's crowns! Isn't that cool? Why aren't they getting clean? There we go. 1 and 2. Excellent. We're gonna just clean out this little... The crown jewels. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Banned. How are we doing on time? So, okay, yeah, we got 9 minutes left. This is great. Yeah, 9 minutes to clean this entire side of the wall. This is great. I just need 1 minute per chunk of wall. Yeah, it's great. This is definitely gonna work out. It's definitely... Okay, arch is cleaned. Wall is cleaned. Okay, great, 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 great. Oh, didn't mean to clean that, but I guess here we are. And the wall... Oh, didn't mean to clean that. The wall... The wall... No, the wall... There. Okay. And this is great. This is going great. This... Okay, great. Excellent. Excellent. How many of these little caverns do we even have? We did 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 2 more. Oh my god, we're so good. We're so good. This is fine. This is great. This is gonna be great. We're gonna get it finished. Right on time. Right on the schedule. Why can't I stand up? There we go. Okay, moving on to the next wall. There we go. You know, I may even be ahead of schedule. And y'all were saying I couldn't do it. Oh my god, look at how fast we're going. You're just a bunch of haters. Putting all your little periods and shit. Never believed in me. Turning doubters into believers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're almost there. 1 more.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What the hell? What was that? What was that? Hey, this is pretty good. Thanks for the bits. Poison, the poison apple. Did the dragon just take a sign from somewhere? Silly dragon. Signs are for adults. I'm assuming the poison apple was the bar. I do not fully recall. It's been a while since I've seen Shrek. Movie night. Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Nice. Nice! I did it! Fuck you guys! I did it! Eat shit! Ah! Y'all were saying I couldn't do it. So we can escape chaos. Oh, I'm gonna be too anxious, man. Yeah, look, and now future Kate gets to come back to this and be like, oh wow, look, and it's actually not that bad, because we only have to do the floor, and the frog, and then the wall, and then, 3 pillars. And the chandelier. Actually. We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. We can do it. We can do it. We got 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the chandelier was gold. It is not. It was just dirty. Oh, no, it's just... I'm so confused. It is gold? It's just silver when it's... Ah! Silver when it's wet?
In the roar.
That was funny. Thank you for the bits. How the hell? How are we supposed to... Damn! Alright, up the stairs we go. Kinda want to binge Shrek movie. Well, what's stopping you? Ha! Suckers! That only took me a minute. Alright. You're welcome, future Kate. You're welcome. That's gonna save where I left it, right? This is gonna save where I... Right? Right? It's gonna... How do I save it? It should. Listen. Look, we're 56% done. That's pretty good. Right? Yeah, this is fine. I'm free. Almost free. But, you know, it was pretty good. I think future Kate's gonna be really, really pleased. It's only gonna take us, like, 45 minutes or... No, it's not gonna take us 45 minutes. It'll take us, like, an hour. But, you know, could be worse. And then we'll be free from Shrek, and then we only have 5 more levels of that. And then we also have so many other things that we have to be doing. I've got to play Last of Us again. Got to play the Zelda game. Got to play Tears of the Kingdom. Got to play Stardew Valley. Got to play Minecraft. Got to play the new Life is Strange. How could you say marbles at a time like this? Do you know how many other things that we have to be doing? Oh my god, I can feel my ribs getting displaced. Just from the stress. Well, we're gonna disperse today. Sounds like you're losing your marbles. Anyway, I think I'll be streaming tomorrow, because I didn't last week. So I will tomorrow, and we'll do something. We'll figure it out. We'll you know, we'll see how I'm feeling. Halloween stream. We should do something spooky. I would play a scary game. But I'm not really a scary game player, you know? Like, I did Phasmophobia, but I did it with friends. So... I mean, The Last of Us 2 is kind of scary, right? Maybe we'll do that. Batman Arkham. Oh, fuck! I forgot about the Batman games! We'll figure it out. Thank you for coming to the stream today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, you know, still hurting for, yeah. I can't believe that happened. But thank you for coming to the stream. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Except for one of yous. One of yous is gonna get banned. Yuck. I'm just kidding. Anyway, have a fantastic day. Woot. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Unless, you know, yucky. Wow! Did you see my TikTok today? The caption? I thought it was funny. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye. Toodles. Ta-ta and farewell.